If you keep attracting narcissistic relationships, it's not because you're unlucky and it's not because you're too empathetic. There are 7 deep shadow traits, hidden patterns in your subconscious mind that are pulling you towards toxic love again and again, and until you transform them, no amount of self-love, therapy, or learning red flags will stop the cycle. But here is the good news. Once you shift these 7 traits, you become completely repellent to narcissists. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I know how exhausting it is. Finally breaking free from one toxic relationship only to find yourself in another one. It just makes you feel like maybe love isn't for you, maybe all the good ones are taken, maybe this is just how relationships are, but I promise you, it's not you, it's your patterns. These 7 shadow traits have been silently attracting narcissists into your life, but today I'm going to help you uncover and show you exactly how to shift them so that you can start attracting the healthy, divine love you actually deserve. And make sure you stay until the end because the last 2 are the ones that will transform your love life forever. Let's start with the shadow trait that traps more women in narcissistic relationships than anything else. It's self-delusion. I've worked with so many women who told me, I saw the red flags, I knew something was off, but I kept convincing myself he had a good soul. And that's exactly how narcissists get in. Not because you don't see the signs, but because you convince yourself that they don't mean what they actually mean. And the only way to break this pattern is to develop radical self-honesty through a spiritual method that is powerful beyond words. I tell my clients to start keeping a truth diary where they write down every time they dismiss a gut feeling, make an excuse for someone's behavior, or generally tell some sort of a lie, even white lies included. This kind of awareness will start rewiring your subconscious mind because when you commit to never lying to yourself and others ever again, you not only become totally unavailable for narcissists, you start attracting heart-driven people who operate on the frequency of truth. And this is the highest type of frequency you can be in, the frequency of truth. The second shadow trait is one that keeps women in toxic relationships long after they should have left, and it is the fear of abandonment. So many women I've worked with tell me something in the lines of, I knew he wasn't good for me, but the idea of being alone was scarier than anything. And if this sounds familiar, it's because deep inside, there is a part of you that believes being abandoned means being unlovable. The only way to break this pattern is to sit with the feeling of being alone and to transform loneliness into self-loving solitude that you actually prefer over the toxic love your nervous system is so addicted to. I teach my clients a powerful practice where they start embodying deep inner security by small daily actions that help them fall in love with their own company. I basically teach them how to give themselves all the love, stability, affection, and adoration they crave from an external source until a healthy partner who is actually ready and willing to provide all these for them eventually shows up. And he shows up because like attracts like. Shadow trait number 3 is your inability to connect with your true needs. It's basically people pleasing at the cost of your own soul. Now, this next one is tricky because it often shows up as being kind, understanding, and giving, but in reality, it's the reason narcissists target you. It's a trauma response from your childhood where you've been taught to ignore your deepest, dearest needs for the sake of being lovable. In your subconscious mind, you believe that only if you please others, only if you meet their needs, and only if you get their approval, you are in a safe place and you will be cared for. Believe me, I know this so well. Which may have been your reality as a child, but now you have to gently reparent yourself by reestablishing the connection with the things that actually bring joy to your soul. This may be so hard to do after years of self-abandonment, but please start asking yourself, what do I really, really like to do now in this very moment? What do I really, really need now so that I feel good and safe? What needs have I denied myself for the sake of others? With my clients, I use spiritual astrology, where we look at their moon sign and aspects to delve really deep into the hidden needs and desires they've been denying themselves for so long, and this really speeds up the process. And even if you start connecting with your needs, there is still another trap, and it is shadow trait number 4, your inability to connect with your true values. A woman I coached once told me, I always become who they want me to be. I don't even know who I am in the relationship anymore. And again, this was a pattern. And that's exactly what narcissists look for. They intuitively draw in people who are willing to shapeshift just to keep the relationship going so that they can energetically feed off them. To break the cycle, you need to get crystal clear on your values. What do you stand for? What are your non-negotiables in love? The more you embody those values, the more you attract partners who align with them, and the more you repel anyone who doesn't. Again, with my one-on-one clients, I use my spiritual astrology background to help them connect with their true relationship values through their Venus sign and their 7th house placements. Shadow trait number 5 is your unconscious addiction to drama, where you completely confuse intensity for love. If a relationship feels like an emotional roller coaster with very high highs and very low lows, you might be mistaking drama for passion. You should remember that true love is peaceful, not chaotic. So start asking yourself, does this person make me feel safe? And if the answer is no, it's not love, it's addiction. The only way to break it is to teach your nervous system what true love really is through prayer, meditation, and reading real life stories of people who spent a lifetime in peace and harmony together. So many coaches, psychologists, and experts on social media make you believe that there is always some kind of pain in love and relationships, which can't be farther from the truth. There are always hardships and challenges in life, but a relationship with genuine discussions instead of arguments and true compatibility instead of sacrifice is possible. And this is what you should be aiming for. Don't settle for less just because social media told you to. Shadow trait number 6 is the most common among women who grew up with emotionally unavailable or narcissistic parents, and it is trying to earn love through being good, being obedient, or sacrificial. Narcissists prey on women who subconsciously believe that love has to be earned and that the only way to break the cycle is to rewire your subconscious mind into believing in your inherent worth. Your mere existence already makes you worthy and valuable because God loved you first. God loved you enough to bring you to existence and to have you experience this thing called life in a physical body. Strengthening your connection with God and His divine love will get you to believe more and more in your inherent worth every day. And by doing this, your internal sage will lead you to the truth that your worth lies in doing God's will, not in earning someone else's love. And shadow trait number 7 is probably the sneakiest one. It is fearing love more than you crave it. If you keep choosing narcissistic and unavailable partners deep down, you might be afraid of real love. And when you heal your ability to receive love, you stop attracting partners who make you chase it. Learning to receive love comes down again to learning to love yourself, your own company, and strengthening your connection with the one pure source of pure unconditional love, God. The more you learn to love God, the more you learn to love yourself because divine love heals all. Now, healing doesn't stop at just knowing these patterns. If you don't actively shift your energy, you keep attracting the same relationships. So in my next video, I'm going to show you the 3 most powerful spiritual techniques for healing fast and transforming your shadows into divine love. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so that you don't miss out this next video that might just change your life forever.